Fiestas and burn him somewhere else.
Well, that is some rallying cry, a plea, if you will, from some folks in Santa Fe. Give Old Man Gloom a bigger home.
Well, that request only getting louder by the fact that crews cut down a dozen elm trees at Fort Marcy Park today, all over the one-night burning of Zozobra. We told you about organizers' plans to cut down those trees last week, saying that it had to happen or they would cancel the event.
And more than 1,000 of you reached out on social media with a whole lot to say about this idea. Cassie Foote was out at Fort Marcy Park today and really had no problem getting reaction to what's happened there, Cassie.
Yeah, one woman who was out walking says she is just heartbroken to see blue sky instead of a shaded canopy where the cluster of mature elms used to stand. I even talked to the man who produced the event for nearly 20 years before leaving in 2012, and he believes there were other ways to save the trees and the event. It's a move to prevent doom when burning Old Man Gloom, but the destruction of trees in Fort Marcy Park is bringing gloom to Santa Feans weeks before Zozobra even goes up in flames.
I am beyond livid and heartbroken. Absolutely heartbroken. I think there were other options.
Crews cut down 12 elm trees near the Arroyo Tuesday, saying they had to for the show to go on, but locals aren't buying it.
This is years and years of knowing that this park cannot support that big a crowd, that boisterous a crowd at that time of night.
Ray Valdez produced the event from 1993 to 2012. He says even 20 years ago, they considered moving it to a bigger space.
The neighborhood is done with this event.
Current event chairman Ray Sandoval says they looked at 8 other spots and talked to lawmakers about building a new event center. But Fort Marcy was still the best option, and they capped ticket sales this year to 50,000.
The only alternative is to make Zozobra safer at its home, which Zozobra has been at since 1933, which is Fort Marcy Park.
Sandoval says they had to move the trees in order to widen this gravel overpass next year. It connects the park that's divided by an arroyo. He says they have to make it wider because it gets too crowded with people moving closer to Old Man Gloom at nightfall.
As an emergency exit, you can have a situation where if everybody is piled up together, then if somebody trips, a child falls, somebody can get trampled, somebody can get hurt.
Neighbor Cynthia Bowers says she wants Zozobra moved altogether.
At this point, it's almost a moot issue because they've already created their big venue. It's not a family event anymore. It's a huge, my opinion, profiteering tourist event.
Sandoval says they plan to replace those elm trees and neighbors will not have to wait long. They have $200,000 from lawmakers to go toward transplanting already mature trees in the park. They're hosting a community meeting about it on August 21st at Fort Marcy to talk about how the trees will be replanted. Back to you.